whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to be a good example, and it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Yeah, you pressing Bieber.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Like, I'm calling you and answering.
Yeah, that was a little.
That was weird.
That was crazy.
That was weird.
They did not run through Bieber.
They was pressing him like, why you not answering your phone? Like, yo.
He wasn't answering for a reason.
Because you did things to me. Everybody didn't know that.
So they're blackmailing with like a booty.
Kind of like.
What was he doing with their booties, man?
He was playing with it. According to the people complaining.
I would just say, just listen to the people who care about you, and also I was you can't really teach innocent, because I was innocent and I was young and I trusted everybody. And with being young and innocent in this industry, it's not necessarily the best thing, because people take advantage of vulnerability. And so I think I was just in a place of just trusting everyone and, thinking everyone was on my side, and eventually getting burned. And yeah, it's just tough, man. And after a while, I started putting up walls and boundaries, and for a while, I kind of shut everybody out. And then I kind of lost my own personality and lost my charismaticness, because I just didn't trust anyone. And then finally, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let them win. I'm gonna give them some of me and learn how to put up a wall without closing myself off completely.
4 years, many people believed 50 Cent was simply trolling Diddy online. Every post, every joke, and every sarcastic comment looked like another chapter in a long-running hip-hop rivalry. But after a new documentary placed Diddy's world back under public scrutiny, fans started asking a much more serious question. Was 50 Cent joking all these years, or was he trying to warn people from the beginning? Because the documentary did not only bring attention back to Diddy's legal troubles, it also resurfaced old interviews, old party footage, and one name the internet cannot stop discussing: Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber entered the entertainment industry as a teenager while surrounded by some of the most powerful figures in music. And now, years later, old clips involving him are being viewed very differently by audiences online.
A guy, I can be really impatient, really insensitive. I can own that and just forgive myself, because God forgives me. He's given me another chance. He's not like, get your shit together. He's like, oh, son, let's go. We got this, let's go. And that just makes me actually love God and not look at him as this mean guy who just wants me to follow all these rules, and I can never do all the rules right, and I'm always gonna keep failing. It's that's what I think a lot of people think God is. It's just this, football coach or basketball coach who's just get it right. Why aren't you getting it right? Come on, get it right.
You and Puff haven't liked each other business-wise for a long time.
But that's why it's only business. It was really, away from that, I explained why I didn't hang out with him, right? Because it's fluffy stuff going on.
It's not your scene.
It's not my stuff.
Not your scene.
They hug you from the front and the back at the same time.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing, bro.
What was the original annoyance between, it was just
well, when you start to get the momentum, he's like, yo, we gotta hang out. Yo, when we going? I got uncomfortable with him because the way he was acting to try and get me to hang out with him was like, yo, I'll take you shopping. And I'm like, what you mean? That's something you say to a woman you're attracted to, maybe.
Right.
At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say?
It's just weird, bro. And now you start to see a lot of the weird stuff that was there. It looks like it all lines up, don't it? It was not in the closet. It was in front of you, and you wasn't seeing it because you see the beards, or you see the girls. So you didn't look at them the way it actually is toward.
50 Cent's involvement changed the entire conversation. This was no longer just another celebrity documentary. The project was tied directly to someone who had publicly criticized Diddy for years. At first, many fans treated 50 Cent's comments as jokes or internet trolling. But once lawsuits, allegations, and federal attention started surrounding Diddy, people began revisiting 50's old statements with a completely different perspective. Suddenly, the jokes felt less random. Suddenly, the trolling sounded more serious. And now, with the documentary gaining major attention, 50 Cent is no longer only reacting from the sidelines. He is actively helping shape the public narrative surrounding Diddy. That is part of why the project made such a strong impact online. For many viewers, it was not only about Diddy's past, it was also about who finally had the platform to publicly challenge one of the music industry's most powerful figures.
Of them. Have you seen what fans have been piecing together about the Yummy music video?
Wait, because I've always wanted to know what yummy means, because everyone's always hinted at like, oh, there's a deeper meaning.
Now that this P. Diddy scandal has come out, you kind of see the relation between the lyrics and the music video.
Oh no, I don't know if I'm ready.
So if you watch the music video, you see the first scene, it's like a band on stage and everyone in the band is very young. Then Justin Bieber sits down at a table and he's having a good time. There's a sandwich in front of him and you can't see what's inside the sandwich. It's facing him, okay, but it's like face up. Everyone's eating. He's with all these like wealthy, famous, powerful people.
Which is simulating a party.
Exactly. So then, in the middle of the music video, the sandwich turns around and you can see what's inside it. And it's a cherry, which symbolizes
purity.
Purity, youth, virginity,
Yeah.
etc. And then at that point in the music video, Justin starts to kind of be like grossed out. And the waiters are bringing him all this gross food and like weird shit. And everyone at the table is eating all the weird shit. And Justin's kind of like, yo, like this is not my vibe.
Kind of like Katniss in District 1 for the first time.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then there's a little girl who's like playing an instrument in the band at the beginning of the music video and she's wearing this all red suit. At the end of the music video, the red suit is taken off and it's like laid over a chair and the music video ends and it's a plate and it's 14-year-old Justin Bieber, a photo of him, and it says Yummy under it.
Before the controversy, Diddy was viewed as one of the most influential people in music and entertainment. He was not only a rapper, he was a producer, businessman, record executive, party host, and symbol of celebrity luxury. Private jets, white parties, luxury brands, celebrity friendships, Diddy built an image centered around power, wealth, and control. But once public allegations began surfacing, many people started looking at that image differently. Old party footage no longer appeared glamorous to everyone. Old interviews began sounding different. And long-standing celebrity connections suddenly raised new questions online. That is where Justin Bieber's name re-entered the conversation. Because when extremely young artists are frequently seen around powerful adults in the entertainment industry, audiences naturally begin questioning who was protecting them behind the scenes.
By Evie Magazine, they do great work on their TikTok of Justin Bieber, again, just 15 years old, in Hollywood, surrounded by a bunch of adults. And you let me know if any of this registers to you as normal. Take a listen.
Wow. I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. Look at what a beautiful face. All right, now it's time to...
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms? Answer, Justin Bieber.
I have like little girl fans. I can't go.
Okay, imagine that wasn't a problem.
No, I got believe. Hey, this is a brand new.
Has your mom given you the sex talk yet? I mean, like, I really don't want to have that conversation with my mother. Yeah. Like, I've kind of had it with my father. You want to hear? Oh, really? See, my parents never gave me the sex talk. Okay.
That last one is really just the sickest, asking a young teenage boy whether or not he's had the sex talk. Like, he's doing a media hit on a radio, and she's asking him as one of the questions, like, have you had this?
Justin Bieber's connection to the conversation remains highly sensitive. Old public clips featuring Bieber and Diddy have existed online for years. At the time those videos originally surfaced, most people viewed them as ordinary celebrity interactions involving a young artist meeting powerful industry figures. But after everything now surrounding Diddy, many viewers say those same clips feel uncomfortable when rewatched today. That does not automatically mean every viral theory online is true. And it does not mean the documentary proves Justin Bieber was harmed in any way. However, it does raise a larger conversation about how protected young artists...
Justin Bieber being handed over to him at age 15. Great job. Great job. For his weekend with Diddy camp. I mean, we don't know, but it certainly looks like Justin Bieber is still suffering the fallout from whatever happened to him as he was coming up the ranks of the music world. It really doesn't seem worth it. I mean, I'd love to hear more from his camp about what's real, because it's clear he's suffering. We just don't know from what. And what mother out there would give her 15-year-old boy over to a grown man who's in the rap industry for a weekend with Diddy camp without other adult supervision?
Flown out to Atlanta.
This is also where it becomes important to separate verified facts from internet speculation. The documentary created massive reactions online. Fans started connecting old interviews, viral clips, rumors, and celebrity relationships together. Some of those discussions involve real public footage, but many other claims are based entirely on theories circulating across social media. There is currently no confirmed public evidence showing that Justin Bieber accused Diddy of harming him. And viral clips alone should never be treated as proof of criminal behavior. Still, public concern surrounding the issue remains very real. Because for many people, the discussion is no longer only about one specific clip or celebrity moment. It has become a larger debate about power, influence, silence, and the treatment of young stars within the entertainment industry. That is one major
An attorney revealed that freak-off tapes filmed at Diddy's Atlanta home are being shopped around Hollywood, one of them featuring Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith being used by Will Smith and Diddy at the same time. This bombshell comes as these tapes involve other celebrities like Ellen DeGeneres and Jennifer Lopez. This has the potential to end over 100 careers.
One of the biggest effects of the documentary is not only what it directly shows, it is what it causes audiences to revisit. Old interviews, old party footage, old celebrity friendships, old entertainment industry moments. Everything begins looking different once the public loses trust in the person at the center of the story. That is exactly what has happened with Diddy. For years, his public image was built around influence, success, and power. Now, that same image is being questioned from every direction.
He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. He had already been to the hospital. That situation that Gene was talking about. And you still took Bieber there. But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get
At the same time, there are still two very different perspectives surrounding 50 Cent's actions. Some people believe he is exposing uncomfortable truths. Others believe he is taking advantage of Diddy's downfall to continue a personal feud. And honestly, both viewpoints are part of why the situation has become so fascinating to audiences online. 50 Cent has a very long history with Diddy. He also understands better than almost anyone how to turn controversy into attention. But even if personal rivalry plays a role in all of this, the documentary still raises serious questions. Questions about celebrity power. Questions about silence. Questions about who protected influential people for years.
He's just gonna keep on sucking the devils. And I don't know, like with a baby, that pacifier, sometimes you gotta pull it out. You know what I'm saying? And take it away, right? When the baby's used to sucking on the pacifier. That motherfucker gonna keep sucking on that shit until you do what? Till you take it out the mouth. Now it's gonna scream and holler, but eventually it will get used to the fact that his mouth is no longer full with that object. And that it's time to just, learn how to live without it. He been sucking on Diddy's dick a long time. It's time for him to learn how to make this thing happen without the devil's dick in his mouth or ass.
You don't think if he sued, he'll just Lil Woody the situation and I don't recall? I don't recall.
No, because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile in your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like people look at Usher, they don't see that. They not seeing the victim. They not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Usher was just